Hey folks, Paul here in the Hot Seat West Coast Edition. This would be the first actual test of a full-grown Amazon Tabasco cross, which Roland has dubbed the Tabascazon. Firstly, I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but I cut this thing open to cut out the seeds, because I just really don't like seeds. And this thing is ridiculously juicy. It is just dripping with juice, which is very similar to the Tabasco pepper. It falls apart really easily. It's got very soft flesh. As you can see, I've already cut this open. Not very much for like pith. It's absolutely glistening with juice though, which is kind of crazy. My hands are getting absolutely covered, so I'm just gonna eat this. Ah, immediately very hot. It definitely has. Whew, this is a very warm night, so I'm gonna be sweating a good amount. It has the fruitiness of the Amazon. Not quite as like tropical bubblegummy as I remember from the first time that I had them, but it's still pretty fruity, though it does have a lot more of a spicy character to it. I think the heat might be lower than the Amazon originally was. A tiny little one that I tried the first time, I think packed a punch. I expected this to tear my tongue apart like the other one did, but this isn't half bad. But it is still building. Oh my. Getting me back of the tongue, edges, top, a little bit on the lips, because, like I said, juicy. Bottom of the tongue. Ah, just hit the throat. Oh. Yeah, that is a good pepper. Decent flavor, not over the top heat, but it definitely stings and it definitely burns. I'm looking to snag some of these off the plant right as they start turning orange, right as they start to ripen, and then send them out to Roland to test out. I've got a whole bunch of them. In a little container that I'm going to start a mash with, and hopefully do some basic sauces with to really try and bring out the flavor of these. This has really started contracting my throat a little bit, like not in a bad way, but it's really, excuse me while I adjust the camera, it's really catching me back here in like the tonsil area. Yeah. Sweating, but no hiccups, which is surprising. I'm also lucky that I didn't touch my face that time where I went to wipe the sweat off me, because that would have really hurt. So that's it. That is the first full-grown pod, excuse me, from the Tabascazon. I'd say so far it's pretty damn good. Nothing to blow your socks off heat-wise. Nothing to absolutely amaze you flavor-wise, but a good, solid pepper flavor that has a fruity, spicy character. That's about it. This is Paul, in the Hot Seat, West Coast Edition. Peace.